Olive Tree Church and friends, it's good to see you guys. Thank you for logging in. This week we are continuing with Andy Stanley's material. So it's week 4 of 5 things that God uses to grow your faith. And we're going to be looking at possibly a bit of a tougher one tonight. And so we're asking you to stick this through and engage hard here. We're looking at private disciplines. Those things that we find really hard to do behind closed doors, like prayer and reading our Bible and even giving. And why is that such a grind sometimes? Why do we find that so difficult? But why is it so important? Andy Stanley unpacks that tonight. The link to the video is below this video feed. So take a look at that quickly. And once you've done that, I've got 3 questions for you to discuss in your groups. And so I'm going to go through those really, really quickly. The first question focuses on Matthew 6 that Andy Stanley unpacks. And so the first question then is, what would you think, or what is your response to the fact that God would reward you for engaging in private discipline? What impact does that have on you? What does it mean to you? The second question is, what area of private discipline that Andy Stanley spoke about stood out to you the most? He spoke about 2 main areas. One is giving, and the other one is prayer or private devotion. And so which one of those were you hit hardest by? Which one of those points were you most encouraged by? And so if you want to discuss that in your group, don't just tell us which one it was, but why, so we can encourage each other in that. And then the third question is that Andy Stanley briefly unpacked that private disciplines, when we start, sometimes they're a grind. Sometimes it really is hard. We don't always do it with a smile. But even in those spaces, when we're doing it without a smile and just going, I have to do this, the fact is that our faith can still grow through those things. That should be an encouragement, and I'd love us to chat through, why would that be an encouragement for you? What does that motivate you to do? And so discuss that in your group. Have a good evening of chatting, and we'll see you next week.